7 at 10, we'll meet that family and tell you what it hopes others will learn from its experience. We'll hear what Heartland... Good evening, everyone. My co-anchor, Michael Scott, has the evening off. You'll see why in just a few minutes. A West Omaha family's pulling together tonight after a 7-year-old narrowly escaped death. Tonight, his parents are calling for tougher safety standards when it comes to school buses. And that's because, as Newswatch 7's Julie Cornell reports, the boy's brush with a bus almost cost him his life.
It's remarkable that Nicholas Neuerberg can still laugh that contagious giggle. He's in a body cast, and his family is counting down the days till he peels out of this lime green shell. You won't believe how he got in there.
Got ran over by a school bus.
Nick's parents say it happened 3 weeks ago. They say the bus clipped the corner where Nick was standing. He slid underneath it.
That's the tire to the back, one of the back tires of the school bus. I would like the bus's safety records checked for the children that ride the buses as well as the children that are walking in the area, because obviously there's a problem.
Cards and gifts from folks in the community have been overwhelming. Nicholas wrote his own rainbow-colored thank you.
Thank you for everybody that sent me something and for being so nice.
Nick's dad says local school buses need an extra pair of eyes.
With 4 kids, it's a lot to just navigate down the road and keep them in line, you know, for children. And I think that just an extra person in the bus to keep the kids in line would allow the bus driver to relax and concentrate on busing.
While Nick's dad is working on safety issues, I added my own personal touch to Nick's green shell, which, by the way, matches the shell of his new turtle. He named it the Terminator. For Newswatch 7 at 10, I'm Julie Cornell.
Nick's recovering from 2 broken hips. His school, Bryan Elementary, started a fundraising effort called Nickels for Nick.
A story of survival.
Tonight, he takes us back to the spot where he was struck by a school bus as his family hopes for tougher rules on the road. First, Chief Meteorologist Bill Ranby and his upfront forecast.
A simple walk home from school changed a little boy's outlook on life.
Tonight, an update on a near tragedy. An 8-year-old struck and nearly killed by a school bus. Newswatch 7's Julie Cornell has his story of courage as she concludes her series, The Ride Home.
Managing to laugh a little, Nick Neuerberg was in a body cast the first time we met him. He broke his pelvis in 3 places. A school bus tire left an imprint on his jacket.
Got ran over by a school bus.
A year later, you probably couldn't pick him out on the playground. He's the one jumping off the monkey bars. We asked Nick to go over the accident.
I ran down right here and stopped at the corner.
He says he was waving to a friend on the bus.
The bus came, turned and cut the corner. I put my hands out and lost my balance and slid under the bus.
Nick says it's the pain he remembers most. That accident that almost cost Nick his life happened 1 year ago on this corner. There are still some things he won't do, like walk home from school.
You can stay right there, Nick, right on the end.
Mom gives Nick a ride now. On this day, the family follows a bus through their neighborhood on the same route as the bus that rolled over Nick.
It hasn't made any stops and picked up any kids or dropped off any kids or anything.
There are no stops in the neighborhood. Lynn says that bus is only using the neighborhood to turn around. She'd like the bus company to move the route a half block to Q Street.
But at least it'd be going on a main thoroughfare and it wouldn't be cutting through our housing area and endangering our children.
She says a different route might have stopped a year of pain and healing. Back at the scene, Lynn shows us how she found Nick on the side of the road, 3 blocks from home.
All I remember is he says, Mom, all I want to do is just to go home.
A tearful but happy ending to an accident that could have been fatal. For Newswatch 7 at 10, I'm Julie Cornell.
Now, for the record, we checked with the bus company, Laidlaw Transportation, and the Millard School District. They agreed to reroute that bus because it no longer drops off any kids in Nick's neighborhood.